Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. My name is Aida Husna binti Ahmad and will be presented with a comprehensive review analyzing the pros and cons of assembly line balancing methods. So what is line balancing? Line balancing refers to the process of balancing the production line or any assembly line. The primary goal of line balancing is to divide tasks evenly across workstation in contemplation of reducing man-machine idle time. Line balancing seeks to group facilities or workers in an effective and efficient pattern in the direction of achieving a best possible or most efficient balance of the capacities and flow of the manufacturing or assembly process. Apart from elevating productivity, line balancing also helps in lowering production costs. There are a few key terminology and terms that are important to be familiar with in order to understand line balancing. The terms are cycle time, takt time, workstation, task, precedent diagram, efficiency, balance delay, and idle time. Understanding these terms and their implications is crucial for conducting research, analyzing production process, and making informed decisions related to assembly line balancing. By employing these terms, researchers and practitioners can effectively communicate, analyze, and improve line balancing strategies for enhanced productivity and efficiency in manufacturing operation. Line balancing can be categorized into three main types, which are single model, multi-model, and mixed model line balancing. Single model balancing is a process of streamlining the production process of a single product. In these types of assembly line balancing, a single product is manufactured on the assembly line. Next is multi-model. Multi-model line balancing is the process of optimizing the production process of multiple products that have similar manufacturing processes. In this type of line balancing, multiple products are produced on the same assembly line. Next is mixed model. Mixed model line balancing is a process of streamlining the production process of multiple products with different manufacturing processes. This type of line balancing is a combination of single model and multi-model line balancing. Each of these types of line balancing has its own advantages and disadvantages. Consequently, choosing the suitable line balancing will be dependent on the specific needs and requirements of the production process. Disadvantages and limitations can be seen in this table. Overall, the types of line balancing employed depend on the specific requirement of the production process, the volume of production, and the variety of products that being manufactured. There are several methods of assembly line balancing, which are exact method, heuristic method, meta-heuristic method, simulation approaches, and queuing concept method. So, for exact method, it refers to the mathematical approach with the help of which line balance problem can be solved exactly and optimally. These methods are based on mathematical model representing the line balancing problem and are solved with algorithms that guarantee the optimal solution. Next is heuristic method. Heuristic methods are problem-solving techniques that use rule of thumb or practical experience to solve production line balancing problem. These methods are based on practical knowledge and experience rather than mathematical model or algorithm. The third method is meta-heuristic. Meta-heuristic methods are problem-solving techniques used to find high-quality solutions to complex optimizing problems. Meta-heuristic methods work by generating a set of candidate solutions and then use an iterative process to improve on those solutions until an optimal solution is found. The fourth method is simulation approach. Simulation approach involves the use of computer-aided simulation to analyze the production line performance under various line balancing scenarios. This approach creates a computer model that simulates the production line and allows experimentation with different line balancing configuration. Last but not least is the queuing concept method. The queuing concept method is a mathematical approach to analyze the performance of production line. This method is based on queuing theory, a branch of mathematics that studies the behavior of queues. In the queuing concept method, the production line is viewed as a series of interconnected queues where tasks are arrived randomly and are processed by the workstation. different approaches to assembly line balancing have their own advantages and disadvantages. Exact method provide an optimal solution, precise analysis and interpretation of the result. However, it can be computationally expensive, require computational resources, and can be sensitive to changes in problem parameters. Heuristic methods are simple to use, which can provide a quick solution and require less specialized knowledge and training. Even so, it may not provide optimal solution and rely heavily on user expertise and experience. For the meta-heuristic can provide high-quality solution to complex problems and robust against unexpected disruption or changes in the production process. In spite of that, it may converge to suboptimal solution and require parameter tuning and experimentation. For simulation approach, it allows realistic modeling of the production line and is less expensive than physical experimentation. Despite that, it can be complex and also time-consuming. The queuing concept of rigorous analysis can be used to analyze the impact of different line balancing scenarios. Nevertheless, it requires certain data and relies on assumption and simplification. Nonetheless, all methods offer flexibility and can be adapted to different production processes and scenarios. The selection of the method for assembly line balancing will depend on the requirement of the production process and the resources available for analysis. When choosing the method for assembly line balancing, it is crucial to truly examine the production process, consider the resources, and account for time restriction. The suitable method of assembly line balancing for any industry will depend on various factors such as the size and complexity of the production process, availability of resources, and the desired level of optimization. The most accurate method in assembly line balancing is the exact method. However, exact method can be computationally intensive and may not be practical for large and complex problems. In practice and in industry point of view, the most common methods used for assembly line balancing are heuristic methods and simulation approach. In addition to that, a combination of methods is also being applied, such as heuristic and meta-heuristic, to quickly identify promising solution, followed by an exact method to verify the optimal solution depending on the size of the production process. For small to medium-sized production process, heuristic method can be suitable. In the meantime, for large and complex production processes, a combination of heuristic and meta-heuristic method can be used. Concurrently, for industry with a high degree of variability in the product produced, simulation approach can be applicable. Overall, the most suitable method of assembly line balancing for an industry will depend on the specific characteristic of the production process and the goal of the company. In conclusion, assembly lines are assembly line production system which consists of a series of workstations where interchangeable parts are added to a product. It is essential to select the most suitable method based on the specific requirement, constraints, and objective of the assembly line balancing problem. The choice of method should consider factors such as the complexity of the problem, data availability and limitation, computational resources, and time constraint. Furthermore, a combination of method or hybrid approaches can be explored to leverage the strengths of different techniques. Integration of emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning can be used to explore to enhance the capability of assembly line balancing method and address evolving challenges in the manufacturing industry. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for listening.